Yeah. Yeah, no longer having fun this morning, guys. Just kidding, though. I mean, this is a pretty high-end build.
Still fun. Still fun build.
Very, very high-end.
Hey guys, so I know we talked yesterday about this being a extendo stream, but it's not. But that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. That's going to be tomorrow, fingers crossed. I think we're pretty confident it's going to be tomorrow. We had to delay it because, well, the GPUs and motherboards were supposed to be here yesterday, didn't show up, so had to delay the stream, unfortunately. But we still have a fun build. This was one that just walked in on its own. Like all these parts just walked in on their own. It was crazy. This is a local customer who brought in their build. Kind of gives off the vibes of they tried to start the build and then changed their mind. But you know what? That's what we're here for.
We saved a day.
That AIO looks familiar. Is this similar to the one you got, Midnight? I was so hyped up. I apologize. We were too. We were very excited. But unfortunately, it just never ended up moving. So
They say ish happens.
ish be happening. But you know what? We're going to make do. And we're going to build a fun computer today. So if you guys haven't seen the specs, this one is a 9950X 3D, the god of CPUs. I mean, look at this. Look at this guy. Look at it. It's gorgeous. And a 4090, which I'm surprised this person was able to get a 4090. It looks like it was a pickup from Best Buy, which is surprising. And I think it's still new. Well, it has been opened, so who knows? Who knows if this was actually the original customer who bought it. But, you know, you could bring in PC parts if you're local to Louisville, Kentucky, and we'll build them on stream if you ask us, and we'll give you a very respectable build fee. I have a lot of pressure washing to do today. So yeah, don't be, hopefully you guys didn't plan for the whole event, but you know, we'll be good, we'll be good. Tomorrow we'll be doing that stream and it'll be a fun time. I don't know if we, maybe I can get the camera to show you all. Did you all get to see the picture of the hallway? Here, we basically prepped the entire hallway for the video, and I gotta show you guys what it looks like. So.
This isn't even half of them.
This isn't even half of them. This is just the ones we're going to, honestly, we're not going to get through all of these. These are the ones that we are going to attempt to build. But here's the prepping stage of the computers that are going to be built during the challenge tomorrow. So there we go. What happened to the H6? What do you mean? Oh, the case is on the ground?
They were there.
Just sitting right there. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, you two nosy. It's okay. We're all good. What's up, guys? Hello, hello, KC. What's good? So this one's pretty straightforward. This is the H6 Flow, so it should have the fans on the side already. They wanted us to add 2 fans down below, 2 140s, and 1 exhaust fan. So we're kind of going, it's going to be a non-RGB build, which, you know, I respect it. Well, yeah, non-RGB RAM, but then the cooler's RGB.
We just want to plug it in, I guess.
We just want to plug it in, because I think they specifically wanted no RGB on this.
I'm just waiting for for the pickup, and it's kind of like some of the other builds.
You know what? I changed my mind. Let's just.
Yeah, it's like, wait, where's all the RGB at?
Yeah, the RGB at. Bro did the control C. Yeah, we copied and pasted the PCs for real.
Pretty much.
They are identical computers, 50 of them.
It's like a bunch of Jonas, a bunch of twins.
Yeah, so we're not gonna build 50 of them tomorrow. That's not gonna happen. The whole idea is we're going to go live at our normal time, this time tomorrow, and we will build as many as we can until the normal end of our workday, which is 3 p.m. So we'll just go from 9 to 3. We'll keep building. Again, this will be a Toasty Bros video, so you'll see some filming behind the scenes. We're gonna use the live stream for the video as well as additional B-roll footage and stuff like that. But we're just gonna build.
I think this is my favorite motherboard, chat. I think is this an X872? Man, they got
It's a
really
baller board,
fancy.
isn't it?
Huh?
It's a nice ass board.
Yeah, I mean, these things are like, I have not seen one for under like 500 bucks, I don't think. Normally they're scalped, so.
We need little cam.
Yeah, who knows what they paid for that thing. Who knows what they paid for any of this?
No. Billions of dollars.
Maybe.
I have a question. I finished my first build and I'm trying to download Windows. My SSD isn't popping up any tips. Is it an NVMe or SATA drive? And also, what are the specs of your PC? There's a real chance if it's like one of the older Intel setups, you could have the NVMe in the wrong slot. There's certain slots that'll work with a Gen 3 or Gen 4 drive. Dang, y'all get up at 3 p.m. Bums. You're crazy, dude. You're crazy. Yeah, no, we normally do, I'm normally here around 7, so I'm here 7 to 3 most days, depending, like yesterday we ended up doing like, what's it called? We were here to about 4, or at least I was until about 4. So it depends on the day. Depends on the vibe. When you own a business, you're never really off. You're always doing something at home. Mm-hmm. That's normally how that ish goes. That's just office hours right there. Lies, he left at 2. Yeah, I left at 1.
He wasn't even here yesterday.
I wasn't even here. YouTube Nosy, why are you screaming Tai Chi in the chat? What is going on, YouTube Nosy? You're acting crazy this morning. I ripped my Segotep power cord moving furniture that plugs into the wall. Can I replace that with any 10 amp 250 volt cord?
As long as it's just, they just call them like AC 3-prong usually, but yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Dang, you must have really
messed it up. You don't need to replace the whole power supply now.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. As long as you didn't like rip the connector in the power supply.
That's a fancy M.2. Look at this. Toolish, chat.
Ooh. You got the new Samsung drive that just came out?
Yep, and look at this. We get this little easy latch. That wasn't a Gen 5, was it?
I don't think it is.
No, it's Gen 5.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I thought it was a Gen 5 drive.
14,700.
We got a Gen 5 drive, baby.
That might be, is that one of our first?
That has to be our first Gen 5 drive. I don't think we've ever, because we never actively planned to build, it'd be a customer's.
All right, Chad, how much is the 9100 Pro 2 terabyte? I'm gonna guess
I know this one just came out.
I guess like $600.
Yeah, probably.
People try to trade in consoles. We've taken like a few. So 300 to 400. That's actually cheaper than I thought.
That's not 300. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it would be.
God, I just gotta wonder, like, I feel like
using this.
I feel like Dark Lord Vader may know, but like, what do you think that there's any major advantages to getting that? If you don't know what you're doing, I should say.
No, there's no way.
Like, I wouldn't think that there's any way.
I've never said no.
Thermal paste on the RAM?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, there can't be, because there's like a very particular workload if someone is like utilizing the hell.
I just feel like you need to be doing like a lot of transferring back and forth too.
You need one of them to either be your primary drive that you're keeping, what's it called on, keeping a bunch of high bitrate video files, like we're talking 8K footage and stuff like that. That's the only reason I would see it making any sense for anybody. Even then, most really fast Gen 4 drives would be plenty, but we're talking like super enthusiast level stuff.
Enthusiast, or like you're making big baller money doing this for a living?
I mean, there's a reason Gen 5 has technically been out for a while and there hasn't been many drives made. It's just not, for the average person, it just doesn't make any sense.
And it's not like internet is anywhere near fast enough to utilize that. It's funny because with hard drives we got to that point. With hard drives we got to a point where, you know, that could be like one of your limiting factors.
Or hard drive transfer speeds.
Why is there so much thermal paste on this?
He knows he's acting crazy today.
6400 megahertz RAM too, not bad.
Not bad, not bad.
How many gigs is it? 2 by, oh, it's 48.
Oh, a 48 kit. Those kits are fun.
Couldn't afford 64. No, I'm just kidding.
Crazy. This person's watching right now. I was like, I'm coming to get my computer right.
They're like, I'm
not paying for this build. I'm not doing it.
I'm pissed.
All right.
All right, guys. Here's the CPU that most of us cannot afford, me including. Guys, I realized I'm excited because we saw my Slack message, but I'm like, wait, I'm going to Indianapolis this weekend. I'm like, Micro Center's there. Yeah, so maybe, what are the chances there's an open box 5070 Ti? Probably 0, but hey, we got lucky at Sharonville.
You might get lucky. We do not have matching 140s in black.
All right, I'm done overreacting. We may have some in the back if we can't find any up here. Hey, there's a key here.
We have RGB ones, but that's it.
Is this key what I think it is? Is this for a secret dungeon next door?
Little hand on the floor.
Oh, yeah, watch out for that.
Be careful of those little hands. What's this guy doing in here already?
Huh? take a little hand.
Take the little hand.
Are we live? We are.
Zach, can you find us some 140 fans?
Could you be a doll?
Oh, sorry. That's,
Dude,
there we go.
Dude,
what are
Dude.
you thinking?
what is this guy thinking about?
I found some.
Those are not the 140s.
Okay,
140.
okay, simple math would tell you that's not equal 140.
That's probably 20, right?
Drink this.
Drink this. Is your
The crazy part
punishment.
is we couldn't get in trouble because it says don't drink.
That's what you hope, buddy.
So if I tell you to drink this and you drink it, I'm technically not at fault.
They're gonna get you.
Yeah, I'm kind of a lawyer on the side, guys. Well, MDS, do you happen to live like 2 minutes away? They said they have matching 140.
Where would we have the 140s at in the back?
There's like a huge fan pile in the back. I can just go look.
Okay. Have fun.
Zach's kind of
Yeah,
competent.
what's he doing up here, bro?
I'm
Competent.
just seeing what you're all doing. Operators on the clock.
That's crazy.
I was gonna say, when you said you were about to see what we were doing, I was like, probably the same thing we've been doing for 3 years.
Building PCs live.
All right, I'm done being mean, Zach. Sorry.
You could talk so much shit about him while he's gone. Just go off on him. Just destroy that man.
It's too much. There's a little crusty on it.
Oh, you're probably asking why we're not building those. The
Well, we don't
GPUs and
have
motherboards didn't show
motherboards,
up.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's you know.
No, I read Slack. Okay.
It is called Slack to me, not Ghost.
But I did see. Well, I guess we don't. I did see that. That was a good one.
Yep, that was good. Yep. Do I have to enable it? I thought it enables when you plug it in. Sorry, I've been missing your messages, Sammy. Is anyone in chat able to help him out?
I've never seen this. The easy release.
Yeah, for GPUs, you don't have to use that. Like put your finger in there and hit that. Ben never answers your messages. Wait, did you say something to midnight? Oh my God, sorry, I'm slacking today. I read Slack is a nice way of saying I know my job. It's valid. This guy knows how to work. Now, will Jackson? What are the odds? Will Jackson come back with two 140s that are matching?
Probably not.
Come on, babe. I probably not.
Have you heard of the show called Severance?
I just finished season 2.
Oh my God, let's go, dude! I just finished season 2 as well.
It's great.
Such a good show.
That's such a good show.
You got to come in like Mr. Milkshake.
Yep, I will.
Just start dancing.
I will. I'll have the marching band and everything.
Does this bring us any closer to the mission? These are reverse ones. So I got one of each.
The issue is all the 140s we have over here are RGB.
Oh, wait, we don't have a single black 140?
Wait. Arctic? Do you have an Oh, this guy.
2 are going side by side, right?
Yeah, they're going on the bottom.
It just so happened. Oh, never mind.
I
It's just
like
normal. Maybe there's another Arctic. We can just use a
connect to
fan
the-
splitter.
Oh, it just goes in.
Oh, it
this.
actually-
Beautiful.
Well, it'll still be really short. I'll probably we can just use a fan splitter. To,
That's fine.
You know.
So I'm guessing we're hoping to get here today to do it for tomorrow.
These aren't necessarily the same, but since they're going to be intake,
Oh yeah, they're not like the exact same.
they're going to be like this. The blades
Okay,
are
then that's
kinda-
fine. Right? I mean, they look really similar
They
in
look
the
close.
back.
Yeah, they look
The
close.
front look different. And I got like we got Lee and Lee if we want to. Are we supposed to replace the back with the 140? Is that what it said?
120 in the back, two 140s in the bottom is what they wanted.
Oh.
Which
Okay.
this is fine. I just need two 140s for the bottom.
Okie dokie then.
Easy peasy. All right. Zach puffing that chest out, is he?
Okay, boy.
Okay, boy. Anyone here watch Severance, chat?
Stab once.
We're gonna start implementing Severance protocol here. I think our guys need it. They're getting a little too brain dead.
Skip, skibbity. Skibbity.
Just like that guy. You hear him? He's just humming skibbity to himself.
You remember when we like first hired Jonah? Like he was just like a young sprout and he was always going, what the Sigma, what the Sigma?
Yep, that was.
And it freaking rubbed off.
Watch season 2, yeah, waiting for all that. It is all out now, Go Gadget, if you want to see it.
Gargle gadget.
It is really good. Really good show.
So this will get screwed into the motherboard. Which I guess it'd be like, yeah, like that.
What's up, Mo, bro? How you doing?
Guess it's not the ugliest. Sure ain't pretty though.
John's bow.
Nobody else makes one of these.
Of course, we used to make a lot of them. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a couple companies that make them, but I just never see them. I mean, I will say I'm sure it does help the RAM run cooler. Does it need it? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think I've ever seen RAM overheat. Maybe it is overheating all the time. That's why it's dying.
I've been watching The Pit. That's a good one as well. As someone who enjoyed ER was a great show.
Erectile?
Erectile dysfunction. You know, ER was a good show, and so that was fun. What is that, Jackson? It is a RAM cooler. We'll show you guys the install process.
Yeah, it has to go into the motherboard, or into the case actually. So basically, 2 of the motherboard screws are replaced with these really long standoffs. Really long. I think the Tai Chi board's gonna have a little bit of RGB on it, so I guess, I don't know, maybe they'll like the subtle hint, or maybe they'll turn it to white. Or I guess technically, you could turn it off. I really hope they don't do that. But, you know what I mean, it's the customer's build.
You do you, boo.
I'm gonna borrow this 4090.
You need to borrow it just for...
I have a 1,000 watts at home now.
Just for research purposes.
I don't know if it's better than my 9070. I mean, the numbers are smaller, so they can't be.
It's true, right, chat? That was the marketing plan. That was the plan all along.
And I think, I kind of wonder how well that's worked for AMD, because I definitely feel, I mean, that had to be what they went for.
No, 100%.
They had no reason.
They even said it. Like, they said in their presentations, they were like, this is our way to align closely with the competition.
Because they had, like, no reason.
Nope.
I don't understand if they went to, like, what were we on? I mean, I guess, like, 8. If they had gone to, like, 8,000 and called it, like, the 8070, I would have kind of understood, but it's the fact that, like, they were like, let's go up one more.
I will say one thing, this other fan is really scuffed.
Scuffed?
You know, just look how that's, like, broken off.
Oh.
It's kind of an ugly fan.
I wonder where the GPU will probably sit about. I mean, you might actually see it.
Just run with it.
We'll tell them it's what we had.
That's what we had on hand.
Hey, you know what? As long as it runs great, that's what matters the most. It's what's on the inside, chat, that matters, okay? Not the outside.
There's a rumor that they're sending me this build when they're finished. It's true.
Really?
It's true. It's your build.
Where did you hear that?
Gen 5 drive, 4090, 950X 3D.
I don't even think chat could handle these
No,
specs.
you won't even know how to handle it.
Chat, would you all even know how to utilize these transfer speeds?
Nope. They're like Minecraft mods.
Yeah, right. I wouldn't show 150 Minecraft mods, and that would surely utilize it. Isn't the fan on the inside? What are we talking, Dollar Dylan? We talking for what the fan we were just talking about?
The issue is it's the screw point on the intake side, so you can kind of see where it was.
It's probably where it's screwed in before, and it just kind of chipped off some of the plastic, but I mean, I used to walk to school barefoot in the snow, so this is fine. Naked.
Oh, you said what's on the inside that counts. The fans are on the inside, so
Yeah.
it does count. So if it looks bad, then, that's what counts, right?
He's thinking outside the box now.
All right. It's very satisfying, this recessed fan mount.
Yeah, I like that. It makes it look like it's not even there. I think the H6 is like an ideal ATX case if you want something a little different.
All right. I shall wait. So I'm trying to sell a Ryzen 5 2600 with an RX 580 PC for $650 on Facebook Market. Ooh.
Yeah, that sounds about right, sadly.
That sounds about right on the Facebook Market. That is a up-and-coming PC flipper, guys, with 8 gigs of RAM.
Oh my God.
That's even worse.
See, I was just getting ready to say, I was like, if it's like let's say a newer build that looks really clean and it's like liquid cooled and good power supply, I could kind of see it, but I'm like, nah, 8 gigs of RAM,
It's
you've already lost
certainly an
me.
iBuyPower pre-built that someone's trying to get rid of.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Those spec lines just scream iBuyPower. People are telling me I overpaid for my build. Well, Sammy, how much did you pay for your build? We just finished doing a reacting to your all's PC part pickers yesterday, and there were some people who did overpay for their builds. It makes me, because we don't really look at PC part pickers all the time. Most of you who watch the stream, you all know and you all do a good job. It's weird seeing the people who have stumbled upon our channel and are trying to learn, and then they send builds, and I'm like, whoa, these people do need to learn something. And it's cool to actually teach people something, because I feel like sometimes we're just saying stuff into an abyss or talking to you guys every single morning that already knows 90% of what we're talking about.
Chat, you all know too much.
Y'all know too much, for real.
Okay. All right, we're doing it right. We're doing this right.
This is devious. Are we gonna have to use the? Yeah, we have to use the adapter for a 4090.
Oh no.
Power supply doesn't even support it.
Oh. Yeah, I mean it's EVGA. I don't think did EVGA ever even make it to the point where they could.
Well, what are your specs, Sammy? You said you paid $900 to order the specs. That's pretty important. You're still learning? Well, that's good. I feel like the people who talk in chat. Oh boy. This one's.
Oh, so it's used. I wonder. No, well, I know for a little bit we had an extra PCIe, like the adapter.
Oh yeah.
But it very well may have been used.
A dusty 4090.
Oh, that's crazy.
Jackson, I sent you a pic in your guys in your DMs, bro.
Oh, again?
Again, he just said.
Is it of your finished PC? Hit old Dougie move with this one.
It is of my finished PC. There you go.
Not interested. No, I'm just kidding.
You guys said, I don't know.
Hit him with the, yeah, I'm good.
I'm wondering if this person bought all this or part of this stuff used, or if they like are coming from a different build. Because like this 4090 seems like they probably pulled it from a build they already had.
Yeah. It's quite possible.
They're probably like, I was going to do a whole new build, and then I realized, oh wait, glad they didn't sell their 4090. I can't buy anything.
Blessings.
It's worthy of you and Matt's eyes. Oh God, are you sure though? Are you sure though?
It's a bold claim, computer guy. It's a very bold claim.
I need the globs for this.
Ooh. The glooby moppies. The gloobiest moppiuses. Chat, we're using the globiest of mops for this one.
It's too fine of a mist for me to spray out.
Dude, it's just so atomized. It's just so good. Keck W. It's a good build, Sammy. It's a good build. 7500F, RX 7600. PC Peter! Thank you for the sub.
900 is not bad for that. I mean, it's a little higher. I mean, you could probably have done it for 8, but you know, it's not the end of the world.
Is that what they spent was 9?
Yeah, 9's not bad. Because on the 7600, you can do, depending on deal hunting and what you get for the case and everything else, you can do for like 8 now.
Yeah, it's definitely gone down. I remember back when
It was 1,000 for a while.
yeah, that's what I say. They were both pretty new. I remember like Hunter's build, for example, which his was mini ITX, and it was liquid cooled, so it's not like it was, and it was Corsair stuff.
Yeah, that's
So yeah, I would say it can fluctuate, you know, depending on how nice you go with the parts. Do 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 do. Won't you build me up?
This 4090 deserves love.
Does it deserve a new life?
This is my 4090 now.
I would treat it like a 980 Ti and just spit on it.
What?
To call it good to go. Spit on that thing. Heck, Heck, They say the 7500F is a dependable and underrated CPU. I don't know if it's really underrated anymore. I feel like a lot of
people already
YouTubers
know about it at this point.
Yeah, a lot of YouTubers have brought it to light. I think it was at first, for sure.
That's awesome. Biggest thing for the 7500F, one, if you are considering buying one, buy one now before April 1st. The biggest thing is what AliExpress is going to be like after April 1st. If they are going to actually, there are some rumors that they are going to.
What if this is the US's April Fools? I mean, Chad, have we thought about this?
That's crazy.
Wouldn't that be wild if they came out and said, guys, we're taking away the tariffs?
It's a joke. Oh God, how'd that get down there? But yeah, no, it's a big determining factor to see where that's going to go, because there have been some rumors that AliExpress is like kind of panicking on what to do.
I'm trying to blame them, you know. I'd be panicking. I'm sure the US is probably a pretty big audience for them. We're probably going to see a lot more lying on customs. Like, oh, it's a gift. Everything from Temu and AliExpress suddenly has been a gift, guys. What's going on? They're just so giving. Or now I put a fan crooked. No.
What do you mean by why not in USA? What you talking about?
You're talking about the 7500F. They don't make them here.
Yep, AMD has regional specific CPUs that they make, and the 7500F was one of those where it was region locked to other countries, and
we're being gate kept.
It's just how a lot of companies will create different sections of their market where they want and where they think the demand's going to be. Obviously, we think it's really huge demand for the 7500F here, but for the most part, your average consumer is buying a 7600. The 7500F serves a specific purpose in another country, and it just so happens that people on AliExpress or sellers are like, you know what, well, I can still sell it to people in the US. AMD doesn't seem to care. They just don't really focus on that, on their efforts.
They never really cared.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, the people who are selling the 7500Fs on AliExpress are in the market that AMD is selling to, so they've already bought from AMD. So whatever those people do with those doesn't really matter.
You could use some good tickle.
Oh. Excuse me. It's gonna be a nice looking build.
Chaotic, what do you mean it's quiet? What are you saying? What are you trying to say about us? It's gonna be so dark and mysterious.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's gonna knock the 4090 off the table.
That would be crazy.
That would be so goofy.
There's a warning too, by the way, guys, for the stream tomorrow. You probably will hear some quietness because a lot of it is we're tunnel vision trying to build as many as we can. It's gonna be a lot less yapping and answering questions. So mods, if you are gonna be here, if there's a lot of people asking questions, do your best to answer them. We'll try to answer what we can, but for the most part, we're gonna be locked in.
We're gonna have like a lock-in. Probably need to tell Jonah he needs to come in here like a little more. I know I said every hour originally, but I thought about it. I was like, you know, it'd be nice to have him in here for like, hey, can you grab his strings? Hey, can you grab his food? Hey, can you change out the receiver on, you know, this camera or that camera? So I might just be like, hey, can you set like 30-minute timers in your phone? Just come check on us every 30. He's gonna be like our lifeline tomorrow, chat.
He's the lifeline. Your mic's gonna die a lot.
Would you guys trust Jonah's life in your hands?
Nope.
Thoughts on this chat?
Nope.
No? Not even considered?
Nope. Can you bolt the PC and monitor under $1,000? You can do it. Just depends on your expectations.
Okay, here we go.
What if I just built them all the night and came to you all with 50 perfect PCs? I'd be impressed.
That'd be something. I feel like our video's gone.
Yep, you destroyed our video. That's crazy.
Thanks, man. I mean, chat, we kind of do this for a living, okay?
Life alert greater than Jonah. I mean, you're not wrong. Life alert at least sends somebody. Sometimes if you need to intercom Jonah, it just...
Yeah, he's not life alert.
He's not life alert. He's not dependable.
He's not alert. He's just living, guys.
I mean, especially if there's a Pokemon pack to open.
Guys, yeah.
You're done, dude.
Or a honey pack.
Yeah, Pokemon pack or a honey pack, chat. Live gaming tournament among all your employees. Who's winning? What game? Give me a game.
The Hunger Games.
The Hunger Games. If it is an FPS game, it'd probably be Zach from Toasty Rose.
Oh, you know, I just realized NZXT is coarse thread, and these are fine. But I think maybe I can force.
Oh.
You know, we're gonna have to replace the standoffs. That's what we got to do.
Yep.
I didn't think about that option. I was like, dude, what do we do here?
Street Fighter, that'd either be McAllister or Zach from PC Bros. Enable text to speech. I don't trust you all.
Don't we have that set for like a certain donation amount or something?
I don't think so anymore. I don't think anymore. It used to be. But with the new, what's it called, the Twitch alerts, I don't know if...
Someone test it.
Yeah.
Donate $30.
I haven't looked too much at the Twitch alerts, so I don't really know the ones through Twitch, if they have the text-to-speech on bits.
Yeah, I thought I don't know, I set a lot of things up, so I would have thought I would have done that one.
Wait, PC Bros and Toasty Bros are different. Oh, here we go. Someone who doesn't know the separation. Let me explain how this works. So, in one building, we have two businesses, PC Bros and Toasty Bros. It's a common misconception. Some people think that Toasty Bros, when they're selling PCs, or when you see PCs being sold through PC Bros, they think the Toasty Bros are selling PCs. Technically, yes, but not necessarily. They're two businesses. Each one has its own role. So PC Bros is a PC company. They sell, build, repair, have a shop, sell computers. Toasty Bros, on the other hand, is a company that's designed to make content. So one example, and I did comment on this from another one, where the usual we get every so often, where we do a build video and we're like, oh, PC build guide, this PC's $550, $525. And then they're like, well, the Toasty Bros are selling that PC for $750. They've already made money on the video. Why are they selling for $750? Well, let me explain. Because in that video in particular, it's a great example. PC Bros paid for all the parts of that PC build. They paid for everything to put it together. The Toasty Bros take the PC, they do a video on it. They make the money on the sponsor, the ad revenue, and any other stuff that would happen with that video, affiliate commission, things like that. And then PC Bros is like, okay, we loaned you those PC parts. Now we have to take a PC that we paid $525 for and sell it for a profit. Because if they sell it for the cost of the build, they are losing money. Factoring in shipping, employee payment, there's no profitability there at all. So whenever we get that comment of like, well, you already made money, you're double dipping, it's like, no, not necessarily.
I mean, it's like, yeah, not at all.
It's like not even at all. We're not double dipping because each business has their own thing. People think what it is when they say double dipping. They think us, every single time we get a sponsorship or ad revenue, we're making so much money on that we're also going to say, you know what, let's just sell that PC we got as well and make so much money on that. That's not, it doesn't work out like that when you look at the end of the finances.
It's like what I always tell people too, like, even yeah, we do get some free parts every so often, but you still have to think like, that often is part of our payment, or sometimes that is our payment.
Yeah.
There's some companies like literally don't want to pay, and they're like, hey, how about you just get to keep this? So if people just want us to just give away that crap for free, it's like, well, we can't always do that, guys.
Yeah, we try to. We've been doing it more with the specific items that we don't think make sense at PC Bros. We've been doing more giveaways during like the giveaway streams and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's one other thing that makes me mad is I'm like, Like, get on some of these other YouTubers, guys. Like, we freaking give away way more than anyone I know.
Yep.
Name someone else. Do it. I dare y'all.
Theoretically, how is it a lie? Explain it like we're 5. What do you mean a lie? I'm confused.
Lies and deceit, brother.
This freaking guy, Pinky Tech. ZTT gives away 10 times more. I can't with this guy.
That's wild.
That's wild talk, bro. He gives away a lot of PCs, don't get me wrong. But we have been doing it on a monthly basis for a long time.
Not to
years on
mention,
years
we've
on
had
years.
Months where we've given away like 2 or 3 at a time.
Yeah. Yep.
We did. We gave away the Starfield and the what is it? What are the other one we did?
We just gave away a 90 RTX 3D PC too.
Oh my god, I did these backwards. Sigma.
No, he does have. He does those streams where he does every single stream you earn toast, or not toast. It'd be his. Like, he stole toast from us, yeah. No, he has his own, like, commission system like a lot of streamers do, where you earn your commission and then they do a giveaway at the end of the month. So I think he does 1 PC a month still.
You're getting gamer goop.
You're getting gamer goop. Would love to see you all play GTA 5M. No, you wouldn't.
Nah.
Yep, the Azrock backpacks. Although I'm still waiting when my PC, you will eventually, Dollar Dylan. You get off that P520 eventually. I mean, if Midnight could just stop winning PCs, like,
yeah, well,
stealing from everybody, it's crazy.
The only way we can stop him is by making him ineligible, which he is again.
Yep, you're ineligible for another year, so that's all his opportunity, because once that 1 year's up, he's going to win again.
Yeah, y'all better hurry up and strike. Guys, if you need to test the RAM on this build, just know you can't.
Crazy talk. What sucks about working with AIOs? Not much. It just depends on the mounting. If the mounting's good, everything else is pretty straightforward. It's really just case compatibility. You got to ensure, like, sometimes a case will say it'll support a 360 mil, but some AIOs, RTX, are a little bit bigger than they actually say they are, so they don't necessarily fit in cases. So there's a little bit of extra thinking and research you got to do with AIOs. It's not always as cookie cutter as case supports 360, I buy 360. If the mounting is good, everything else is pretty straightforward. Exactly. It's true.
Yeah.
What sucks is when you order a pallet of AIOs and they send you a full pallet of pink AIOs, it takes a month to correct. That is true as well.
We've
been there, done that.
Been there. Happens frequently.
RTX, like the RTX Liquid Freezer is like the best AIO on the market, but it is, the 360 mil one is kind of difficult to work with if you don't have the right case.
Yep, kind of sucks. It kind of makes it to where you like have to get bigger cases.
Yep. I don't think Thermalride's AIOs are being slept on at all. They're like the best right now for budget builds. Like, you can get a 360 mil AIO. Well, be it we actually had our first issue with one where it showed up leaking. But you know, at least I'd rather it show up defective than put in a build and it just starts spewing everywhere.
It's like one of the first times it's even like happened in general.
But I like our receiver's about to die. What is going on with this set?
Well, yeah, it still wasn't fully. Does this only have one CPU 8-pin? I don't see another one.
We didn't get any extra cables. It was whatever was plugged up to the power supply.
All right. Well.
So we'll have to mention that to them if they want that added.
Oh, this is like one where you might actually like want it.
Considering he's cooling the RAM like that.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? But no, yeah, Thermalride, you can get a 360 mil AIO for $50. Like, it's insane. Are they top performers compared to, like, you know, an Arctic one? No, but I mean, if you're doing like it's one of those things where if you're doing a build that you're trying to go very aesthetically pleasing on like the mid-range and not super high end, you can justify buying a $50 360 mil AIO. Mm-hmm. Because some basic 240 mils, like from higher end brands, are like that. I did the 420 mil not enjoy the AO since it'll let me the front panel click close more. Oh, really? Why would you? Okay, first, I'll be honest with you. Why did you attempt to shove the 420 mil in anything other than like the world's biggest case?
Yeah, I mean, the 420 just doesn't make sense.
I know the Fractal North XL is big, but it's I wouldn't have done that.
Where are you cooling with that thing? An i12? An IKEA?
It's gonna be like an i3. Now, liquid cooling is much more stable. It's one of those things where I always tell people, if you get a liquid cooler and within the first month, nothing bad happens, it's gonna last you years. The odds are pretty high that you're gonna get way beyond the life of the cooler and you're gonna wanna build a whole new PC by the time you swap it.
You know, I ran like that Corsair 120 mil for like, I swear I had that thing for like 7 years and it went on to another customer's build.
Current AO is 4.5 years old and still doesn't have air bubbles. Nice. Mine's probably at this point, I'm using one that's about that range, probably about 4 years at this point.
Yeah, it's come a really long way. It's like, I actually just made a short on like, basically that custom loops in my opinion are just dead.
Yep.
Like, and I don't think they've been viable for the last like 10 years really. And yeah, talk about how, you know, early AIOs were kind of sketchy, for sure.
I use a 212 black on my 1270K, keeps it nice and cool. Nice.
Yeah, it's a good cooler.
Legendary cooler.
We used that for a long time.
No, you don't need to, no one needs to be refilling their AIO.
No.
Just like, that's just extra. The whole point is it's a closed loop system, and then once it gets to the point years down the line where theoretically it would evaporate or whatever, like at that point you would just get a new one.
If you're to the point where like you're like getting air bubbles like it's evaporating, I would get a new one.
Yeah.
Lifting up. Board only, it is gonna need some screws.
He said, he's like, board is only not screwed in.
It's not screwed in at all. Yeah,
got
get some
screws.
there. Let's go ahead and, I'm gonna go ahead and get this honker of a cable on here.
Swap cams.
This big Bertha cable.
Raise thy table.
What country are you in? Not that that really helps us a ton, honestly, but.
Our
also,
brains
like,
are programmed with country currencies.
Yeah, I also feel like too. Well, like not only are the currency part tough, like because they say what's good for $700, but it's like they don't have combos or like anything. So I'm like, well, we don't really know anything like more than you probably do.
Yep.
So your best bet is to try to find like some guides that are kind of in your country. Maybe there's a YouTube creator there that can give some advice.
That's the beauty of YouTube creators, especially ones in certain areas.
Mm-hmm.
Which does kind of suck though. I think it's harder for, especially countries that don't have like great PC hardware deals, for there to be like a budget PC builder in those countries because they just don't have the opportunities.
No, well, I actually should have not plugged this in yet, and I'm realizing it's not going to fit. Yes. Unplugging.
But if I were to do it, I'd be just. They call me the AliExpress shill. I'd just be AliExpressing nonstop as long as my country didn't have crazy import fees.
Mm-hmm. They would call you Alibaba.
Ain't nothing wrong with a Xeon. Depends on the use case, but yes, ain't nothing wrong with a Xeon. Can we triple check there's not an extra standoff? Actually, I think it's just missing. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, they're all missing from the middle row.
I fucks with this build for real.
Yeah, I'm gonna hate when I see that connector go through though.
The connector's gonna ruin it, but.
Yeah, there's a couple things I don't like. One is the connector. Two is I wish we had another 8-pin for the CPU.
Also, what's with this motherboard we got before? And it has this like M.2 slot that's next to the RAM, and the thing's so loose.
I don't know.
We had that. I think it was when this is the one we used for the 9800X 3D build, and it was just like that.
Some weird stuff going on with these builds, Chad. Strange things are happening up in here.
Nope. Can I have that front panel back? It just got yoinked away.
Oh. Here it is.
You see the fan cable for the bottom fans?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You prefer the power supply on the bottom, old-fashioned? We know you're old.
I don't really feel like that makes like a difference, really. I'll take it however it comes on the rocks.
Chad, we know you're boomers. You don't have to tell us.
Get a USB-C underneath the 3 there.
You know, I've always thought if I ever do a new build, I would go away from an NZXT case. I'd do something else, but I'd probably do this case.
He saw the H6 and fell in love.
Yeah, it's nice. It's not too big. I don't really want a massive case.
To me, this just feels like a better version of like the H9.
Yeah, because the
like
H9
the right
is
size.
massive.
This one's proper. Is there a fan header right by the HD audio by chance? We could run this short one too?
No, there's one over by the front panel.
All right, I'm gonna grab a splitter. A sweet little splitter.
I'm 33, thank you very much. Yeah, you're basically ancient. You're prehistoric.
Whoa.
I'm 26, I'm not a boomer guy. You're so old.
Oh my God.
Chat, all y'all are just old as hell.
Elderly.
Basically, go to the retirement community right now.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and see if they'll accept you. What did they say? You're too old. You're too old to ride.
Oh, I'm 35. Oh my God, dude. How are you breathing? Basically a fossil, exactly.
Fossil.
They call me Fossil.
I definitely didn't go easy on the... They got plenty of PCIe connectors on here, I'll tell you that. Got 4 of them.
Anything else that needs to be plugged up? Or my GPU ready?
I think they're... Yeah, let me get... I wonder if we should plug in... I guess because, yeah, we can turn the RGB off, so we probably should plug in that John's bow.
Yep.
Where is an RGB header?
HD audio.
Is there one up top by chance anywhere?
Here?
Okay, that works.
We're just gonna walk in and start screaming like, "Why is there RGB?"
And then can you plug a fan header into the CPU? Fan header.
Oh God, it's like
It's probably buried.
potentially. Let's see. Did you tie down that? It's like really tight on top of that header.
A lot of that stuff is tied down. The one I handed you is not.
That is a preview of what the building stream is going to be like.
Huh?
So Chad is a preview of what the building stream is going to be like.
But
Quiet,
times like
focused.
times 10,000.
Times 10.
We're just gonna be like grunting the whole time we
We're just
build.
going to make the challenge where we just have no mics. Y'all can't hear anything.
We should raw dog it. No music, no nothing.
Just silence.
Just silence.
There's a lot of bad knees in this chat. It's true. Y'all got some bad knees.
I can hear them pop every time you yell chat.
Right. Anything else?
Nope.
Come here, 4090.
It's 85 GPU cables whenever we figure out the best way to run them, I guess.
I guess, honestly, I have no idea. See, I don't know if they're all going to fit through the bottom. Like, I don't even think one will fit through the bottom.
It doesn't really look like it. We're gonna have to do them all through like the side.
Yeah, right there.
Kind of thinking. All right, so we have 2 singles. What is this third? It's 4.
Oh God, the messages stopped scrolling.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 singles and then 1 double.
Midnight's officially banned twice. Yep, he's officially banned.
So about time. God, this thing would just, I'm just imagining that 16 pin running right through the bottom there. I'm about to go look and see if we have one.
He's really.
I can't do this, Chad. I'm about to crash out.
Tread. He's about to crash out. If he finds one of these, it'd be very magical of him.
Cooked. We're cooked, chat. Dunzo. Sauced. Oh well.
We're sauced.
We're sauced. Cooked. It's all good. We did what we could.
Jonah is showing up a little bit late, apparently. Says he's on his way. His doctor called while he was getting ready.
Oh. I think Tyler won't be here at all today.
Hmm.
So he said, I'd take day off. Oh.
What you need for a fully insert?
Found more fans.
Oh, okay. Well, let's pull that back out then.
It's only one header. Well, you could probably still, oh, it's too late now, but you think you can get to another one up top?
There isn't one.
There isn't?
No.
Oh. Well.
They're only on the bottom.
Oh.
You've used all three up top, sir.
Where is the one at the bottom?
By front panel, where he's fed that fan splitter through.
There's so many cables down here.
There we go.
Goodness, Kermit.
Kermit's like, me? Kermit?
Kermit. Kermit.
All right. Now she go in. This one's gonna need a patented sag bracket.
Patent pending.
Patent pending. God, this is a long ass GPU. It's like exceeds right past the fans.
Perfect.
Is this even gonna okay.
What?
Have you tied down the?
No.
Oh god, this is gonna look devious.
I know the worst part is there's another one, but I was like, we're gonna use one of the splitters for one of these. We don't need all of those. Oh god.
It works. It honestly takes away the spot for the sag bracket though.
Wonderful. You can tie it to the sag bracket.
Oh yes. Do I have any more?
What? Length?
I think that's about it. Never mind. This is fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's fine.
It's not okay.
I ain't happy about
I'm not okay.
it. A couple zippy ties, please.
I'm not okay.
Chad, don't worry. I'm not changing the camera angle because you don't need to see this.
You saying Chad don't even want to see it?
It's like, who's this guy?
Is that young Bermquist?
It's like you just ripped ass. You're wet today? Chad, he's wet. You heard it here
His
first.
booty wet. Today is a mud butt kind of day, chat.
God, you're such a Chad. You're making me so moist.
Chad, I hate it here. Is it actually raining right now?
No.
So we gotta do some outdoor filming today.
We gotta do some basketball, you said?
This guy's crazy. It's like you're ready to dive into the pilgrimage of updating links.
Oh yeah, I saw that Trello message.
Just don't look at the card.
It's always, Zach, we need you to update links. Not, Zach, we need you to update the scorecard while we play basketball.
That'd be crazy. We need a shot clock outside.
Hi, chat.
Oh, it's about as best as the back needs to be.
That's a good chat question. Does every sound your PC make matters? I'm deaf.
Huh?
Does every sound your PC make matters? I don't know, man. I don't even know how to answer that question.
Yeah, I don't know how to answer that either, I'll be honest with you.
Dude, when I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima, my PC sounds like it's about to take.
Yeah, that's what. Whenever I play Wukong, mine definitely.
It's like,
All my fans are like 100%, and it gets so hot. I'm just like, yeah, it's fine.
You can just feel the heat coming out. See, mine's nice because I have my exhaust set to where it blows into my legs.
what happened here?
That's where I remember I was telling you ran out of filament.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't playing. Players don't play. Players only love you when they playing.
Drinking an MRE, huh?
I've been jorking it since day one.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Need your opinion in watching Twitch streams. Technically hands-free technology. What's the opinion?
Oh, are you guys doing the thing today?
No.
No, they didn't show up yesterday.
Dang.
Supposed to show up today, is what it says. They were supposed to show up yesterday, but to be fair, the tracking said it had just arrived in Indiana. But now it says out for delivery, so.
So that means it is going to be here.
Gangstas don't dance, they boogie.
All right,
Get out
well,
with it.
Chad, I think I did the best I could with this, John.
Does someone give it the best? The best.
What's the plan when you guys reach 1 million subs?
Suggs?
If we're gonna play Suggy Biscuit.
Yeah, Suggy Biscuit on
Biscuit.
stream. You didn't want RGB. This board's got a lot of it.
Yeah, that's what I was pointing that one out.
Cable monster.
Wow. It matches up automatically, so that's cool. There's a lot of cables to this whole build for real.
Yep.
This would definitely clean things up if that wasn't there.
It's gonna be ooh.
Oh, yeah.
It's way out there right now.
That's a cooler, Zach. It's a RAM cooler. Totally necessary.
It's interesting. It looks cool.
It's got the extra cooling potential.
Yeah, it does. It blows into the RAM, I'll tell you that.
It looks cool, but I just didn't expect it.
We didn't either. It just showed up with it.
I feel like you need like a square cooler to go with it though, because like the circle to square kind of throws me off.
The circle to square ratio.
Yeah.
Eh?
Hey, she's a build.
She's a beaut.
Yeah, it's gonna off this table.
I was gonna say, as far as performance goes, we cannot make fun of this build.
Nope.
We're all my coworkers.
She performs. Well, McAllister, I don't know.
We don't
Jonas said
we don't
something
ever
about his
know.
doctor calling, and he was like in the middle of getting ready and got distracted.
He was in the middle of getting ready with the 2-minute window he has every single morning.
That he does to himself and only himself.
Yep. And then complains on the way here when like a single car inconveniences him because he decided to leave.
It adds like a solid like 30 seconds to his commute.
Yep.
To his 4-minute commute.
Yep. I know. I feel like that makes it that much worse when you're late to your job and you're about 5 minutes away.
Yeah, Jonah works 5 minutes away, by the way, guys. And I know, because I'm like close to the same distance. He's a little bit further than me.
It's like a brisk jog.
Not bad. Got the adapter? I think it was really nice. The RAM cooler is growing on me. I don't know why.
No, it's not a bad looking RAM cooler.
Morning.
It's square.
I don't know how I feel about that. It's like cool to me and dumb.
Oh, the RAM cooler?
I'm like, yeah, well, it's fascinated and now it's bad. I don't know why. Like, when I first see it, I'm like, that's a cool component. And then when I think about that, I'm like, that's kind of weird.
Screws. Washers.
But yeah, I think if you share that file with me,
If you give me the information that you want to see, I can put on my list to do it.
I mean, if you got too much email to maybe send me the photo.
This guy's never seen that.
It should be just linked to like we put edit on the numbers.
Tim was excited to find out how many you've gotten done. Sorry. about
Yeah.
You know, it'd
We're
be
gonna
like
cry.
that.
It's okay.
that. I'm trying to get it though.
About to do a little sync up sesh today, because because we're not doing the stream today, we're doing it tomorrow. Tomorrow is supposed to be the April Fool's video, so we're gonna have to do that today. Yeah.
Did you switch out the laces on those?
Yes, they came with that as like an alternative. Yeah, so you could either have the white or the pink. I was like the pink for the vibe.
I think I'm trying to like whatever style you're trying to do.
The pink for the cotton
He likes the
candy.
path I'm journeying on.
I feel like that's all. The first ones you're gonna already like those.
Yeah.
I'm starting to like this more.
It would match his pink hat. All right, guys. I don't know if there was a guide the raid. There's a question in chat to Matt. Who is Christian Laettner? Don't you dare bring up Christian Laettner in this chat. Get out of this stream. All right. Let's go raid somebody. I don't know. Actually, there was a guide the raid from midnight. Let's see. Kek Zalila?
Oh, so that's what that was when I said Keck W.
Kek W. I thought you just said that. I thought you were just in full brain rot mode. Kek W. Kek W, chat. All right, guys, we're going to raid that person if they're still alive.
Let's go get these W's, chat.
W.
Chat, this build's crazy.
When do you guys start streaming for these?
Well, we didn't get all the parts, so hopefully tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yup.
Oh, did you do that one that I
Mm-hmm.
created?
Yep.
Nice. Cool. Thank you.
That boy. He never stops asking. All right, guys, we're rating Keckzilla. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be starting that stream. I mean, you guys will know if we're going crazy in the morning. So see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.